Well, hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing the Feather Star Table Topper and Bowl Cozy. Well, actually, I'm only doing the cozy tonight. I'll do one for you so you can see what it is. So this pattern will make, I think, 4 cozies in the table topper. So what we are going to do is I went and got some separate fabric to use. I will be using the fabric that they did give us later on, but that's when I am able to do the table topper as well. It is currently almost 9 o'clock at night, and I wanted to do one of these and get it out for you guys. So in this, we are also using our template and our pre-cut cotton batting that they provided in our box. So let's just get started so we will have us cozy before we go to bed tonight. So what we have to do is get 2 pieces of the cotton batting, and you take one, you have an outer and a lining. This is going to be my outer piece. See, it's the lighter color. The reason I have the lighter color as my outer piece is because my inner piece is going to be darker. That way, if there's food that gets on it, it'll be okay. Even though it can be washed, it'll be okay. So what we are going to do is put our batting on our fabric here, and it says we are to match the raw edges. Now the batting is a little bit larger than our fabric, so we're just going to get on into it and we will see how this does. It does seem to be rolling through pretty smoothly. And I don't know, I may be doing this all wrong, but this is how I'm interpreting the pattern, because it is telling me place one batting cozy to wrong side of one outer cozy, which I didn't trim the batting, which I probably should have, but I will trim it after I sew my diagonals on it. Now we do have to sew a batting cozy on a lining also. So once I get that on both of them, I will bring you back to show you both of them. I now have both my lining and my outer piece with the batting sewn with diagonals from corner to corner. Our next step is to fold, it looks like, with the batting on the outside. And we have darts here where we have cut this out. We are going to sew a 1/4 inch seam. And I always start like at the bend and then go to the outer seam, I guess, because if it ever pushes any fabric or anything, then it's still okay and I don't have a pucker. Because, you know, that batting, I don't have my walking foot on, and that batting does kind of push, so I don't want to have a pucker at the top of my you know, well, this isn't the top really. This is kind of the bottom of the thing, the bowl. So but we still don't want to pucker. So we have that. Then what we'll do is we'll fold it in half the other direction as well. Now, if I'm understanding the instructions correctly, this is what we do. I could be greatly mistaken, but we will find out real quick if I am. Okay, so now we have our outer piece sewn. Okay, so it does look like we do an outer and the lining. So I am going to go ahead and sew this and bring you guys back once I have this one also sewn, and that way you can see the progression of how we do this. So we have the outer and the lining. We are sewing the darts on both of them. Okay, now our instructions say using the stitch and flip method. Not sure what that is, so I'm going to keep reading it so you guys can know what it is too. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our outer and our lining, or our outer and our lining, and we're going to put them same sides together. Now this, I'm going to punch them to where my lining, so we're putting same sides together, or we're putting right sides. I keep saying same sides. We're putting right sides together. So your sides that are you're going to be looking at. Match up all edges and stitch around all 4 edges, leaving a 3 to 4 inch opening for turning through to the right side. Okay, so what we're going to do is match everything up right here, and I will pin it. I like to pin just so things don't slip while I'm sewing, especially when I have a lot of joints in it. You know, a lot of joining seams here, so I'm just going to make sure, especially that, you know, all my points and seams match. And y'all, this seems easy enough. I've never made a bowl cozy like this before. I don't even know that I've ever made a bowl cozy. I think I have, but I can't remember if I have. And I know that it's kind of crazy that I can't remember if I have or not. I probably haven't. So, just to say that, I probably haven't. It's probably been something like a bowl cozy, but not a bowl cozy. Okay, so I have all the way around the edges pinned. So I am going to sew around it, but I am going to leave a section open. I think I'm going to leave this section right here open. So I am going to just double pin this so I know not to stitch right there. So what I'm going to do is lay it flat. I do need to go on and get this part under the machine or the needle, because I am going to go on and stitch around. I'm going to catch all of those big seams where it joins. And I'm doing everything on 1/4 of an inch. you're not going to be able to see now because I'm changing how my fabric is. It's just easier to have the fabric going up instead of the fabric going underneath everything. Okay, so I have the cozy sewed all the way around, and now it looks like what I need to do is flip it inside out. So 1 second and I'll have that turned in for you. Okay, so now I have it turned. So what we do now is I've got my hand up in here trying to get my corners. We're going to make sure that all of the points are out. Okay, so now what we're doing is punching the inside, our lining inside. This is stitch around the outer edge. Okay, I'm just going to sew this. I'm going to tuck that seam in and then put it under the machine, and I'm just going to stitch that together that way. So it may be a little too thick for my machine, but we're going to see what it will do. And I'm making sure those two pieces stay tucked in real nice. Okay, and that is our bowl cozy, guys. That is really cute. But guys, this is our bowl cozy. If you're still here, if you have not yet subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Leave a comment. I do respond to each and every comment. Tell me what you think about this. Is this a pattern that you use if you make bowl cozies? Maybe give me pointers, because I'm sure I messed this up. I'm sure I did something wrong. But it did turn out lovely. It is going to work. It will hold a bowl, which is going to be very nice. Because I'm normally here by myself most of the time, and I just heat stuff up in the microwave. So this will be perfect for me right here. So, as I said, leave a comment. I do respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.